back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Paulina and I upload every single week on Thursdays and Sundays, and I'd love for you guys to be a part of it. All you have to do is click subscribe, and then when I post a new video, it will just come up in your subscription box so you can come on back on here and chat. And if you're old, what's up, girlfriend? We back. And today I am going to be doing a Q&A on my lip injections. I'm a very open person when it comes to a lot of things, and I just don't feel the need to hide anything from you guys. I feel like we're really put on earth to like share our experiences and ideas and whatever, and I don't see the point of hiding certain things. A lot of you guys also have a ton of questions about procedures, and I think it's really important that people are more open when it comes to things like fillers, plastic surgery, etc., because it's really important to spread information about everything regarding those things, because people who are interested when they're doing research, this is so helpful for them. I know when I was looking into lip fillers, or even if you watch my vlogs, my boob job that I had like almost a year ago, it's really awesome to look at other people's experiences and become educated before you go and do things like this. So I'm doing this as kind of like an educational video for anyone who's interested in lip fillers or just curious about things like that. If you guys to ask me any questions and on Instagram about the whole process or anything about it, and I just figured I would go ahead and try to answer just kind of a wide variety of questions to cover everything. I got a lot of comments. I'm just gonna try to scroll through and get some ones that kind of like are just general ones. So how much was it and where did you go? We'll have a place that I went to down below if you live in the LA or Newport Beach area. I kind of go for a drive because I really like the place I go to, and it really can vary on cost. I know that the average for a full syringe averages $500, I want to say, and I've heard it ranging from $300, and I've heard stories of them going up to $700. So it is a very pricey procedure. You really have to do your research, look at pricing. It also depends on what you put in your lips. There's, I think, 2 different types of filler. I have Juvederm XC in my lips. There's one more type of filler. I have no idea. The most popular one is Juvederm. I think it's like 95% of locations will use Juvederm. So that's what I have in my lips, and again, just make sure you call, ask about pricing, ask per syringe, and you can always get half a syringe, except for a lot of the time I've heard that they will make you buy the entire syringe because they can't use half and then give someone else the other half, so you have to buy the entire thing, but you can get only half put in, and then come back like in a year if you want the rest, or maybe like, I'm not really sure. I just know that most often than not, you have to buy the entire syringe just because they can't really use the other half on someone else. So for them, it's like throwing it away. So yeah, but I would definitely, if I was going to get half, I would definitely store the rest and come back when it goes away. How long do lip injections last? So the first time you get them, they last about, people say around 3 to 6 months, kind of, and then the more you get them, the longer they last. So if I got mine refilled in like 3 months, those would last probably around 8 months for me. So the first time on average is 3 to 6 months, and I say 3 to 6 months because it's how fast your lips break down the whatever they put in, because whatever the thing that they put in, I'll have it in the description, I don't know the exact name, your body naturally makes it, and it breaks it down when it's in your lips. So some people's body will break it down quicker, some people's will break it down slower. My body, I think, breaks it down pretty quickly, to be honest. So it just really depends. I've heard people's lasting 8 months, and I've heard people's gone after like 4. So it's not permanent at all whatsoever. Within a year, they guarantee in a year it'll be gone. So yeah. How often do you get them done? I've only gotten them done one time. Obviously they're a little less full than when I first had them because it's 3 months after, but they're definitely still filled. I'd only get them done again after this like deflates, or like I see them going away a lot more. So honestly, I think you'd only need to get them done like twice a year, maybe even like once every year and a half. So it's really not such a frequent procedure. I live in LA and looking for a place to get them. Please let us know where you got them. They look bomb AF. Again, I will have a place where I go and the girl who I ask for down below. But definitely check out Yelp. Yelp's really great. Do your research. Look at different reviews. Look at people's photos. Photos are what's really selling me on Yelp. Make sure they're like verified comments. I'm like crazy. Definitely, if you had any friends do them, look at that. But again, if you want to go to the place that I go to, I'm not sponsored by them. I don't get a discount or anything. If anyone goes, I pay what everyone pays. I don't think they even know. I vlog with them. I don't think they know about YouTube channels, so don't worry, I'll put it down below. How much did it hurt? I've really heard it varying for different people, different reasons, and that's because there's 2 different ways they can go about it. I've heard and seen what some people do is they get nerve blockers put in, so it's like injections that block your nerves. and then they do the lip filler, and the lip filler feels like nothing because your nerves are blocked. Numbing cream put on, and then I get them injected, and I have a pretty high pain tolerance, and for me it was painful. So some people say I'm crazy for saying that, but it may be just everyone's different. Like my lips may be more or less sensitive than yours. The way my nurse injects them in could be different. Like, you know what I mean? There's so many varying factors. Like, first of all, different pain tolerance, the way of injecting, the way it was done. I prefer getting the numbing cream. I ask them to leave it on for like 30 to 40 minutes to get a really good numb. Usually they do 15, but you can ask for longer. And then I get them injected. And for me, I mean, it's not excruciating pain, but it's painful. Like, it's other people are comparing it like to any, like, it's definitely the most painful thing I've ever had done. And I mean, I don't have like my belly button pierced, my ears pierced, so I don't have a lot of pain experience. I had obviously like my boobs done, but like that was like the most pain-free experience ever. I took one painkiller. I like never had any pain. 5 days later, I was getting my nails done, so I'm not really the one to ask about that. Like that went really well for me, thank gosh. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I would definitely say for me it was like a 7 or 8, but I don't know, maybe I have just really sensitive lips. So people say it's not painful, but maybe for some people, like if you've had worse pain, I'm sure if I had like a tattoo or something, I would tell you that it's not painful, but because it's the most painful thing I've experienced so far, that's why I'm just saying it was a 7 and 8. Just I think I really answered everything. I hope this was helpful for you guys. If you have any other questions, definitely leave them for me down below, and I will get back to you and try to help you out with some replies and things like that. I really love you guys so much. Again, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. I'd love to see you guys back on here, then you'll just know when I upload it. I'll just, again, put it in your subscription box, and it just helps us all out, just to reconnect. Also, if you want to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video if you like me being more open and doing Q&As about things like this, definitely give me a thumbs up so I know to do more of these. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys have an incredible day, depending on when you're watching this, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.